Okay, we're live. Hello,
Well,
everybody.
we'll finish this discussion later then. Who's in here?
What are you doing?
Got notification you're live. Mike. There's Mike. Sky Dancer. Grasshopper. I'm telling you something's wrong with that boy, Pam.
Boy, there's a big lag.
For who?
Boy, there's a big lag. Uh-oh.
I don't hear that. I don't hear that buzzing sound anymore that was buzzing before we went live. That was annoying too.
I think we're good. Hello, everybody. Hi, Mike. Hi, Grasshopper. I'll probably be sending you a picture tomorrow, Grasshopper. I was having major trouble with my phone today trying to download my pictures. Patty, hi. So we don't have Ed tonight because he needs to lay down. So if you see him in here, yell at him and tell him to go rest.
You know, he saw the doctor yesterday, and I think he got new instructions.
And I haven't heard back from Priscilla and hi Chewy.
Anthony's in here.
Dr. Black was taking his parents out for lunch.
Oh, how nice.
Yeah. Hi, new local Austin. Hi. Everybody coming in. Hello, hello.
Chewy, Michael.
So, I'm going to show you the art that I have tonight that hopefully I'll sell because I have to pay my rent by midnight. Oh my God, I hope this is the last month that I have to depend on my art. Because you know, I turned 67, which means Social Security. So I'm in the middle of trying to get all that organized and hopefully coming.
Pam, you're the queen of procrastination. You know that, right?
I am. What is up? I have one missing. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, so this one Bob has not seen yet. Nobody has seen yet. So are you ready for this, Bob?
It better be on Patreon. No, I'm teasing.
It's not yet. I just finished this one a little bit ago.
Oh, okay. That's the one.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Get that light.
There. Oh, that's my Gomez. He's loving that big limb I gave him to get out on. He's not on it now, but he's much more active since I let him have that. And so tonight I'm going to put his house together. Finally.
So let's try this again. So we got this one.
Gomez.
And
did you put pink on him?
No, he doesn't have pink. He's got a little bit of red in there. He's got a lot of real soft colors in the blues and greens and stuff. So there's that one. And then this is a male sparrow on a cyclone fence. A male house sparrow.
I like that one.
And we've got a snake.
Oh, that's Sandy.
That's Sandy, yep. And we've got a baby fox.
Whose picture was that?
It was a friend of mine that sent me some that she took at Cook City at the entrance to Yellowstone when she was staying there.
Yeah.
Hi, GRB. So that's what we've got. And I'm going to wait and see if, Bob disappeared. I'll do an auction on these in a little while. Hopefully somebody will want them. And I don't know where Bob went. I guess he ran away. Oh, there he is.
He got carried away fanning.
You hit buttons.
Yeah.
Hi, Nano Aquarium guy. So I think we'll just kind of see how everybody's doing. And this might be a really bad weekend for it, but I have no choice because tomorrow's the last day I have before they pin a notice on my wall, on my door, giving me 3 days to evict because they're assholes.
Hey, Vanoski. Hey, Scott.
Hey, only Oscars. I've got your package came back and I'm resending it, but I was just too sick to get it out in the last few days. So hopefully Monday I'll be able to.
GRB.
I've got several packages that came back for some. The last batch of stuff I sent out came back and I don't know why, but it will be going out again.
Hey, Jim.
Wonder how much genetics have improved in flower horns over the last 5 years. Do you have any flower horns, Bob? You don't, do you?
No, I never have. I used to think their cock was, their nuchal hump was ugly, and but I think they're beautiful fish. That's an awful big nuchal hump.
Yeah. I think they're kind of neat looking, but I don't know if I ever want one.
Yeah, they're gorgeous.
That should be coming to you because it's a smaller one. I only got a few smaller ones back, but hopefully it's coming. Like I said, the post office just did a number on me with this last batch I sent out. But I know that it is coming. So, but like I say, anything that I got back and the stuff tonight will be going out Monday, hopefully. I truthfully have not been able to leave the house because I had problems where I couldn't go far from the bathroom, so that's why.
Ooh, like liquid stools.
That's like too much information, but that's what's been going on, part of what's been going on.
That's cool.
That and an upset stomach and my feet being swelled up horrible, and yeah, it's just old age stuff.
Hey, Danny. What's your other channel, GRB? There's the Aussie. Come here.
I am hot. It was like 85 degrees today.
So, Pam, I have to tell you what Yazzie's been doing. He's been a bad dog today.
Uh-oh.
Friday, yesterday, all three of them went to the vet. And Yazzie and Milo got their anal glands done. And did I already tell you this? Seems like I told somebody this. Maybe I told them at the Ark. I don't know. But anyway, and they got their nails did because Yazzie won't let anybody do it. They had to tie him up. So, and then Milo and the new dog, Princess, got itchy booty shots. A shot called Cytopoint to keep them from itching, not a steroid. And Yazzie was so freaking mad. He was grumpy all evening. And this morning I noticed their water bowl looked a little yellow. So I thought, that's weird. I'll have to keep a watch on that. So I washed it and put it back down. And this evening I caught him. I was cleaning the bird cage in there. And I caught him peeing in that water bowl. He's doing that because he's mad at the new dog and because he had to go to the vet.
He's pouting.
He's being an evil chihuahua.
He's like a little kid.
Yep.
Did you see the chihuahua that I posted on Facebook?
No.
Oh my God, Bob. You should go look at that when you get a chance.
Here, Yazzie, sit right there.
I posted it a couple days ago.
Oh, well, I probably did then. I haven't seen much of anything today. Talk about me, I can still hear you.
And there you went again.
I said don't talk about me, I can still hear you.
Oh, okay.
I'm on the phone, so I have to only one screen up at a time. Don't you know?
I'll
I
send
see
you a
no
picture of
chihuahua.
it tomorrow. I've
I
got
see
to
the
get
one
it
you.
like off my phone, and then I always have a little bit of messing around to do to get the colors right and stuff.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that one. I saw the one of Courtney, but yeah, I see the one now. Oh my God, he looks like a dog I used to know, a Chihuahua I used to know. I've got the sound off, but oh, see, that's not the way Yazzie bites. Yazzie chomps down. He goes right for the arteries. He's talking about how it lowers your blood pressure and your heart rate, and that dog's chewing the hell out of his hand. Damn. I'll have to watch it when I come listen to the sound.
I could probably show it on here without getting a strike, do you think?
Hardly show when he starts his action, a couple seconds of it. It's like a minute of a dog biting a man, but I couldn't hear what he said, but I read the subtitles.
Maybe
I
if I
look
can
hot.
find it.
I am hot, Jen. I had to start on a steroid dose pack for my disc in my neck. I had an epidural yesterday, and the xylocane's worn off, but the steroid hasn't kicked in yet. It's too soon, so I went ahead and started on some oral. So I'm kind of flying high. I've been cleaning reptile cages, moving things, putting things together. Got a big night of pet stuff planned. Channels is confusing for silly old me.
Okay. I won't do it with sound, but he's got some words there.
I didn't know that, Chewy. That's cool. Pretty
You know
cool.
what I thought of when I saw this the first time? I thought
Yazzie.
of Ed. Ed was like this.
Yeah. He's not even breaking the skin on that guy. Yazzie goes, he don't let go either. He gets a hold and he bites and bites and holds on. Yazzie. Yazzie hangs on, don't you, baby? He said, I don't fool around. I get right down to business, don't you? Get right down to business. The girl thought she was going to put a muzzle on him. She knew at the vet, and Casey, the vet, had told her about him. She put his business out in the streets. She did. And she got a little muzzle out, and I said, he's not going to let you do that. She said, you hold him. And I said, okay. He almost got her, just taking a little muzzle and putting it over his nose. Why would he let her do that? And I said, he knows what you're trying to do. Then she tried to get him in a towel, and he got her arm pretty good. And I
Oh
said, you
no.
want, yeah, oh yeah, he hates when they try to do that. Anyway, I said, you want me to pick him up in the towel and hand him to you? So she said, do you mind? I said, no, because, he bit you. So, but he screamed. You could hear him screaming bloody murder back in the back when they took him out. Oh my God, you would have thought you were cutting him into pieces. Didn't he, Ozzy? Then he came back in cussing her, tried to get her when she put him down. Bless him. He's mad. A week ago, I could transfer my music videos from this channel to GRB Guitar to check it out. They have to be
Grasshopper
re-uploaded.
wants to know if you found your snake.
No, and I haven't seen it anymore. And I did spend some time looking for it today too, in the other end of the house. I saw a video, a short or a reel or something where a lady heard a noise in her kitchen, and she went in. Her cat was staring at the bottom of the fridge, and there were two like boas, pretty good size, coming out from under her fridge and going up into the cabinet because there's no bottom behind the drawers. Oh my God, behind the doors. So there's no telling where he is. Yeah, you're right, Danny. He was that way when I got him, and I've worked with him. I've had him to the best trainer around. He was tormented by three little girls, and their mother kept bringing him over and was going to surrender him. And I'm like, get him neutered. Don't let them get in his face. They would get in his face and go, moo, 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 and he'd bite their ass, Sorry, but it's the black African house snake, Anthony.
Is loose in the house in its
He's
natural habitat.
And the house snake, right? But I have seen him twice in this area. I told Mike or somebody, I think he's getting under that baseboard that has a crack there and staying in this area, but he's definitely coming in for water. Could be getting fish, I don't know. I don't know if they catch fish. He does pretty good with me, Danny, but not with anybody else. Yeah. His vet was a volunteer when she was going to college, and he loved her and her only. So he ate me up the day she had to quit, leave to go to school, and we spent like 4 hours before he'd even let me put his collar on. And we had worked with him for a long time. Haven't seen your green bush snake either. So I think I've done as best that I could with him. But yeah, he was tormented until he was a year or more. Never would get him neutered. Wouldn't let the girls quit playing with him like a toy, trying to dress him. He got tired of that stuff, It's been about 9 years, I guess. He's a good boy here, except when he peed in his water today. Are you baby? See my baby? Yeah, he is. Bob started an oral. What? Bob started an oral. I don't even know what we were talking about then. No idea.
Well, I'm going to see if I can sell anything because I have to try because I have to pay my rent by midnight tonight, which I hate to do this. But like I say, hopefully this is the last time that I'll have to stress about it because hopefully by next month I'll be getting my Social Security. So, which one should I start with, Bob?
Hell, I was being nasty with grasshopper. How about Gomez?
Gomez?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's herding grasshopper crickets right now. He's funny. He gets them herded into an area and watches them.
What do we have today? We have Gomez. His camera's not showing it very good, but and we have a fox kit.
A wire hanger to make an opening. Oh, I'll try that GRV because I've got wire hangers.
And we have Sandy the snake.
Thank you.
I wish the camera was a little bit sharper, but. And we have a male house sparrow.
I don't have a golf club, but I've got a crutch.
And that is it. So we'll start with Gomez and see if anybody wants to make a bid on him.
Didn't think of that. Danny lit up when he saw the fox kit.
Yeah, I'll probably do it next. Does anybody want to make a bid on Gomez?
Right, Patty? I'll get it started for 10.
With how much?
10.
10? Okay.
And Asians. Yazzie, you had dirty feet. Longer handle, better for poisonous snakes. Hey, Daniel.
That's an idea. GRB says
I read that out loud.
pillowcase attached to a wire hanger to make an opening attached to a golf club or some long handle is awesome for catching snakes because they instinctively go into the dark place.
I do that too.
Hi, Daniel. Hey, Larry.
Quit chewing up my. That's a weird heathen. It's chewing up my good envelopes. Look at that. What if that was a check?
Okay, so we have $10 on the lizard. Is anybody else going to bet on it? Hey, John. Doesn't have to be a lot. Let's show it one more time here.
I just got that picture. Was it Wednesday or last week? So it have to be. There, Anthony said 15. Hey, Larry. Larry D.
This is, of course, Bob's Chameleon. I stole it off of his video today.
I see that.
Daniel says 20.
Hey, Select Pet, John.
This is what my life has come to. I'm stealing your photographs off your videos, Bob.
I won't prosecute.
I've got a package going out to you too, Daniel, so if you get it, I'll add it to that because I wanted to send them this week, but I have been sick and have not been able to get out of the house. So everything is going to be going out Monday.
Yes, Larry, bidding on art.
Yep, we're bidding on art.
I think there's 5 pieces.
Or
Did you see what the piece is right now?
see what the what?
I didn't know if he knew if he'd seen the piece that we're bidding on right now.
Oh,
he said, are we bidding
we're
on
bidding
art?
on the Chameleon.
He just came in.
Which I just did today. I wish this camera showed it better. But I don't have any pictures of it downloaded either because I took some, but my camera and the computer are having trouble talking to each other. I was lucky I got a couple of them downloaded today, but I've got to in the morning. Well, when I get up tomorrow, I'll try to download the rest of them because I got a picture I got to send to Grasshopper too.
That is Bob's chameleon named Gomez.
Yep.
Larry said, show them, please.
Well, we got this one, which is we're bidding on right now, and it's on $20. And we've got a male house sparrow. And we've got a baby fox, which I'll probably do this one next. Baby fox.
Hey, Ness.
And we've got a sneaky snake.
That's not a sneaky snake. That's Sandy.
Nessa, hello. So we got $20 on it, and if nobody else is going to bid, we'll move on from that one, and that one will be Daniel's.
Very nice, Punchy. Ham's PayPal link. Hey, Scott. I'm growing a pepper plant, but I can't remember which one it is. It's in the window back there. $20, Larry.
Okay, I'm going to call it good for Daniel, and he said to send it to Bob, so we'll do that.
What? I didn't see him say that.
Yeah, he did. Oh, wait, no, Mike says 25.
Mike got 25 in before you closed it.
Yeah, my video's really lagging right now in between the StreamYard and it being on the stream. So I should be watching the stream instead.
Yeah. Yazzie, stop. Stop.
Okay, so we're going to go 25 going once. 25 going twice. Cat unplugged the computer. I've had that happen. I've watched Mario before when I was printing some stuff out. He got like stuck his face in the printer and was watching the paper come out, and then he was attacking it as it came out. Because Mario's a shit.
Oh,
And so are you.
she said, yeah, he is.
Don't bark at Mario. You know what'll happen. Okay, 25 going twice. Hi, T-Bones.
Oh, hey, T-Bone.
And I gotta apologize, everybody, because I've never missed like so long in between live streams because I haven't streamed since my birthday on the 23rd because I have not been feeling good, and I apologize, everybody, for doing that. I really hate doing that. Hopefully, it will not happen again. But you don't know because I'm 67 years old. And and I
Oh yeah.
seem to not be as healthy as I once was.
Yossi was about to buy. I had my phone in the bed, and this morning when I woke up, it was on the cash, my banking app thing, and Yossi was about to buy something. I can't remember. I'm like, how did you get to there? I thought I'd been hacked, and then I realized what was going on.
Oh, and in case any of my kids ever watches this, I got to say happy birthday to my daughter Courtney.
I saw that
Because
picture.
today's her birthday. Okay, so we're going to go 25 with Mike.
Congratulations, Mike.
Oh no, Glassbox Hero says he had his cat turn off his Xbox in the middle of a high value tournament. I had a little shit here, Star. She's like unplugged my computer before in the middle of a stream. Okay, so the next one we're going to do, which I don't even have to hold it up because I actually got photographs of these ones. Managed to transfer them over this morning. My phone, and I have like one of those cords that I can connect my phone to the computer and then download the photos. And I've just been having trouble with it today. I don't know if it's the heat not making it not work right or what, but I still got some more to download, but I'll try to get them in the morning before it gets hot.
Have you tried doing it with Wi-Fi?
Try doing what?
Try doing it with Wi-Fi.
I don't have Wi-Fi.
Your computer doesn't have Wi-Fi?
Yeah, no, I never signed up for Wi-Fi. I just have the direct connection.
Let's see.
But I got a cord that I can connect my phone to the computer, and then it's supposed to be an easy thing to download the pictures off the phone, but today it just did not want to do it. So that was a pain in the butt. But anyway, we're going to do the fox next. And I can share the screen to show you the fox. I got a couple of flies in here when I had the door open today because it was so hot outside. Which kind of sucks, but...
You got what in there?
Flies.
Oh, I thought you said boys. My hearing's...
No, I said flies. Okay, so that's the fox.
Beautiful.
It is a baby fox, a kit fox.
That is gorgeous.
No, I'm not on dial-up. Glassbox Hero says $20 on the baby fox.
Oh. Uh-oh. I'll go 25. I really like that. Really like it. Oh, Grasshopper said 25 also?
Yeah.
I'll go 30 then.
Oh, Grasshopper says 35. What were we just talking about? Because it reminded me of a story I was going to tell and I forgot.
So tell it.
Darn it. I was going to say something and I totally forgot what it was. This is what happens when you turn 67, you know.
That's pretty open when you think about it.
So we got 35 on the Fox right now.
I'm out of it. I'm out of that one.
Animals and electronics, was that it? I think it was right after that. I hate it when that happens. Or internet. That was what we were talking about, wasn't it? I can't remember.
Teddy's typing in an accent.
Yep, it is at 35 to why are we always yelling? Get me back on track. Thanks, Mike. We got no more bids on the Fox? Really?
Yahtzee, the next time I tell you will be the next time I tell you. Hey, baby.
Okay, we'll go going once for 35 to Grasshopper.
Where's your sister at? Where's Princess?
Yahtzee.
He
Yahtzee.
also showed his teeth to Princess when they were eating supper. Forgot that. We got that sorted right out, didn't we? Yep. Pre-beta close. Ah. I was following the San Francisco Fish Club stream earlier today, but I think I got distracted or it finished while I was working with reptiles.
Yep, the Fox is up right now, Daniel. Right now we got $35 on it. It's a baby fox. I was going to tell you guys a funny story, and it just totally went away in my mind. Okay, Daniel's got 40. Doggone it. Don't you hate it when you're going to say something and then you forget?
Happens to me every day, several times a day. Every day. How many pieces of art are there? 5?
4.
4.
So there's 2 more after this. There's the
Oh.
bird and the snake after this.
Yeah, Sandy. I might get Sandy out in a little bit if he's out. He is. He's awake. He hasn't eaten in a while. He won't eat, so he might want to tickle my earlobe.
Might want to what?
Tickle my earlobe.
Tickle your earlobe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we'll go going once to Daniel for $40 for the baby fox.
Congratulations, Daniel. Awesome.
And we'll go going twice to Daniel for $40. Since I don't see people jumping up and down.
Oh, I already congratulated him. I thought it was over.
You were early on your congratulations.
All right.
And go ahead. Don't be barking at Mario. He'll get you. He will get you. You know that.
Maybe he'll get mad at you now and be happy with me again. Pam's got a dog.
Okay, we'll go sold to Daniel for $40.
Congratulations, Daniel.
So then we'll do the next one, which is, where do I have it? Oh, I gotta go over to share. Oh no, I don't. I have to go over. I have to do this and hit the arrow to move it to the next one. Which way was the next one? That one. I guess we'll do the bird next. The sparrow.
What's the story about that sparrow? I think you told me once, but I forgot. Hello?
Hello.
I said, what's the story about the sparrow?
It was just a sparrow on the fence. It's one of my photographs. Yep, we're doing the sparrow now. Congratulations, Daniel.
I will start the sparrow at 20.
Patty says 21 for the sparrow.
Patty. Oh, Daniel said 20 also. Well, 25.
25 from Bob. And Grasshopper says 30.
Pam, would you rather go to Australia or Tennessee?
Would I rather what, go to Australia?
Or Tennessee?
Doesn't matter to me.
Well, I'm not paying. I just was curious.
It only costs a little bit over $1 to send it to Australia, so.
Holly. Oh, Grasshopper said 30. How did I miss that?
Yep, we're at $30 from Grasshopper right now. There it is.
There, what is?
The bird.
Oh, Mike's jumped in 35. Mike's playing Ginger tonight.
Okay, so we'll go with going once for $35 to Mike. Are Canada and Australia roughly the same size? Is Australia bigger than the United States, or not? Okay, we're selling the sparrow, and right now we're going twice to Mike for 35. And I don't know where Bob went.
I'm right here. I had to clean my ears out.
Oh, okay.
Very dirty.
Patty says Australia's pretty close to the size as the U.S., but we're bigger. Oh, Grasshopper says $40.
Go, Grasshopper. I use my car key, and it grosses a lot of people out. What do you mean, Patty? The sparrow is the nicest one. Look at the use of light.
Canada is 4,700 miles across, and Australia is 2,500 miles across.
Yeah, but Australia is like
And
3 times.
square miles is what we need to look at, though.
Yeah, Australia's taller than Canada, I think.
Yeah. Population is like 5 cities. That's about how many cities Wyoming has, if you can call them cities. We don't have any what you'd really call big cities. Laramie is where I live is one of the bigger cities in Wyoming, and it has 30,000 people.
Oh, that is small.
But then the total population of Wyoming is like 578,000.
And they let y'all have 2 senators and everything?
Yep, yep. Wyoming literally has more cows than people.
Oh, I bet. Yeah. Probably more bears, too.
Yeah, we've got Jackson Hole. Yeah, we do. Jackson Hole. Jackson Hole is a really, like, the only really expensive place in Wyoming. Cheyenne is the biggest city in Wyoming. And I'm not sure what the population of Cheyenne is. And Cheyenne's also the capital. I'm going to see.
Oh, Russia. Russia. Yeah, they used to give on one of the weather stations, the news stations, what the temperature was in Jackson Hole back when we had winters.
Cheyenne has a population of 65,435. And it is the biggest city in Wyoming by quite a long ways.
I bet my neighborhood has that many people.
I was looking up stuff the other day, and there's a, of course, Yellowstone is mostly in Wyoming, Yellowstone Park. Part of it is in Montana, and a very small part of it is in Idaho. And what's interesting about the little sliver of Yellowstone National Park that's in Idaho is there's a little bit of a problem with it because nobody lives there in that area that it's in Idaho. And
Yeah.
the federal government, of course, has jurisdiction over Yellowstone National Park. But the strip in Idaho is actually, it's kind of complicated, but the way that the law is set up and the fact that there's no population there, if anybody like murdered somebody in that little strip of Yellowstone that's in Idaho, they couldn't convict them. They couldn't have a trial because there's no people there that live there. Which sounds kind of strange, but it's the truth. And that little strip, nobody's ever done it, thank God. But in that little strip of Yellowstone that's in Idaho, they would have no way to prosecute any major crimes.
That gave me an idea.
Huh?
That gave me an idea.
That gave you an idea?
You see what Sandy said? Hey, Sandy. Canada is bigger.
Oh, yeah, it is. Yep. Okay, where are we at on the auction?
I don't reckon you're running any right now, are you? Oh, yeah, that $40.
Yeah, the sparrow. I think we're at $40 to grasshopper, if I remember right.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Oh, no, Mike said 45.
When did Mike say that? He thinks he's Ginger Grace, you know it?
So it's at 45, I think. $45 to Mike. Coin once.
I didn't see that.
Yep, bid is at 45 to me. Yep.
Oh, there it is. Way up there. I might have been cleaning my ears then.
Much mining in Wyoming. I think there's some, but mining isn't a big thing in Wyoming. There's a lot of like oil refineries and stuff, which is a big business in Wyoming, and of course cattle ranching and stuff. No, you can't bid a 1 cent. We don't do that. You can bid $1, but not 1 cent.
Yeah. Where the 3 states meet.
Does that location have a name like where the 3 states meet? Hi Jessica Socks. I don't think so because most of it is unpopulated and it is in Yellowstone National Park is right where the 3 of them meet.
We could name it.
I think actually, yeah, I think it is in Yellowstone where the 3 of them meet.
Well, if somebody did ever do a murder there, they wouldn't know what to call it. They're not going to say this place in 3 states where.
Yeah, the only crime that was committed there, I was reading it today. I think it was somebody poached a deer.
Uh-oh.
And it kept going like they couldn't set up a trial and they couldn't set up a trial, and eventually he ended up like
Shooting
just
them.
like confessing to it and paying the fine, but he didn't get in as much trouble as he would have any other place. Murder rich. That would work, huh?
I like that. Well, where did he pay the fine to if there's no government or anything?
I don't know, but that's the only crime that they've ever like had there. But like I say, they have no way to, they wouldn't be able to prosecute any major crimes because of the way that the laws are written. You have to have like for a jury and stuff, there's nobody that lives there. Oh, thank you, Daniel. So yeah, it's interesting. I don't know, I got in a kick of looking up stuff earlier today. I also, because I like to look at houses and stuff, although I don't have any money to buy anything, but you know, like if I ever win the lottery, I'd buy myself a house. But there's a house that I found that got listed that's I would be willing to bet you it's haunted. Oh, why are we always yelling? Grasshopper says $48. So we got $48 on the sparrow. It's a nice little drawing. Wait till whoever gets it sees it, because I can never get a really good photograph of it. But this one's a really nice one. But anyway, this house, it's a big house. It's like a 5-bedroom house and over like 2,500 square feet or something like that. But it was built in 1870. And it was moved from Fort Custer on the Crow Indian Reservation. It was moved to Fort Stevens in the early 1900s. And it was at one time the officers' quarters at Fort Custer. And it was, like I say, it was built in 1870.
I bet that thing's packed with spooks.
I bet it is. Custer himself was killed, I think, in like 1876 or something like that. And yeah, I'll bet you, I would be willing to bet you that house is haunted.
Four Corners, what state do you get prosecuted in?
Okay, so we got $48 to Grasshopper for the sparrow. And we'll go going once. And when we get this done, I'm going to have to like turn myself off for just a moment and leave Bob with you guys while I go make myself something to drink. Put some coffee on because I'm dying for a cup of coffee.
Well, while you're doing that, I'll show Holly her babies. I'm going to send tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, I'll wait till we're done with the last auction will be for the snake. But right now we got $48 going once.
So when you leave, put me up big on the screen. Please. All 4 quad kills.
There was a guy, speaking of crimes in Yellowstone, I'll never forget. There was a guy, it really pissed me off so bad. There was a guy, I don't remember his name, but he had like a hunting show on TV. And he showed himself bow hunting for elk. And he showed himself like sneaking through the forest and stuff and shooting this big bull elk and trophy-sized bull elk and all that stuff. Well, it just so happened that a park ranger at Yellowstone was watching the show when it aired. And the guy had gone into Yellowstone Park and shot one of their elk that are pretty used to people and not really scared of people at all. So this guy on this big hunting show went into the park, and the park ranger recognized where he was, and of course the elk itself, because they know all their goals. And yeah, he got in like major trouble and lost his TV show and stuff, which he totally deserved.
Was it red green?
No, it wasn't red green.
What GRB wants to know.
I remember watching the red green show though. That guy would crack me up.
I never heard of him.
Really? Oh my God, he was so funny. He was like Mr. Fix Everything with duct tape and baling twine.
Where are you at on the countdown?
We're at $48 and we'll go going twice to Grasshopper for $48. Hey Bunny, how are you?
Hey, Bunny. I saw Bunny on a live stream.
Really?
Yep.
Whose live stream? I'll have to go back and watch it. I've never seen her on a live stream.
That's all I can remember. It wasn't when I was lucid, so. But she was really cool on there. She's pretty, too. Oops. I didn't mean that creepy like Bunny.
Bob's a stalker. Watch out.
Bunny can handle herself.
It was on Big Tank Tanks.
Yeah, Garrett. That's right, Mike. Pam's auction and art tonight, Bunny, and the sparrows being counted down right now. It's at $48.
Yep, it's at $48. And I'm going to call it here in a minute and go on to the last one.
Oh, cool.
I'm sorry, Patty. Okay, so were we at $48 going twice? think we were. So I'm going to go $48. Sold the grasshopper for $48.
Congratulations, Grasshopper.
Congratulations. You're really going to like this guy too. And then the last one that we have is the snake.
If you say Bob's snake, that's going to drive the price out the roof.
And this is Sandy the snake. Congratulations, Grasshopper. You got a good deal on it, and you're really going to like it. And I can send it with the drawing of your puppy that I did.
That does look just like him.
So this is a charcoal drawing of Sandy. It is Bob's snake.
He was Nathan, Sand Creek Aquatic snake.
Yep.
And I inherited him when Nathan passed, so. Lots of sentimental value with Sandy. Oh, I just realized I had my camera off all this time.
Yeah, your camera's been off.
Well, let me see if Sandy wants to bite me or
Bob, Mike says $25 on Sandy.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wow, buddy. That sounds really cool. Let me see. Oh my gosh, Grasshopper, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'd argue with you, but I am in no position to argue with you right now. But thank you. That helps a lot. Okay, where are we at? We got $25 for the snake from Mike. And $35 from Holly. The beautiful Miss Holly. Some of that goes to the Fireball Fund. Well, anything I get tonight, hopefully I'm not going to make my rent, but yeah. But it helps because I got to try to pay my rent tonight.
Can you see him?
Oh, there he is. Let me show you for a minute.
He's kind of in a defensive posture, so I'm get him over here.
That is the snake that the drawing's of, but the drawing is in black and white because I did it in charcoal so that Susie could maybe use it on our upcoming Riptail show for the thumbnail. So this drawing is going to be a famous drawing of a famous snake. Sandy is getting so damn big.
He is. He's curled. He's coiled up there. That's over a foot of him past my hand, but so he's 3 feet.
He
Every
looks
bit of it.
really healthy too.
He's a chunky monkey. I don't know how. I don't know how. He's on a fast right now. That's the thing about ball pythons when they don't want to eat. They won't eat. I'd like him to get out of that posture so I can put him around my neck. He feels cold, but his heater's on. Hey, Bubby. You got big. Yeah, you did. It's been 2 years.
But that's him there. Done in charcoal. And where are we at? I think Holly had the last bid on him. Yep, Holly's got the last bid at $35. And this is the last drawing, guys.
Starting to relax. I went ahead and grabbed him up there by his head, figuring he'd tag me, but he didn't.
He is so big. How much bigger is he going to get?
Well, he's a boy for sure, because I took him to the vet when I first got him. I don't know. I think they get about 5 feet, 4 to 5 feet, the males. The females stay about this size. He's usually a real good eater, but not the last month. You feel cold to me, buddy. Look at the pretty snake. Look at the pretty snake. When Ed and Fisher and Fever James brought him back from Mississippi, he was little. He was like as big around as my thumb and maybe 10 inches long. Little dude.
Okay, so we got $35 going twice to Holly. Bunny Viper says, I thought males hit 4 to 5 feet and females 6 feet. I thought females got bigger too, but I wasn't sure.
Well, I could have it wrong. I'm definitely not a snake expert. That would make more sense since the female would carry all those eggs.
It seems to me that I remember hearing people say that the females will get bigger than the males.
That would make a lot more sense. I wouldn't believe what Bunny said. In fact, I believe it over myself. Just wait. You'll be old too someday, Pam, and get things mixed up. Thank you, Bunny. It wasn't intentional. You are cold.
Okay. I don't think anybody else is bidding, so I'm going to say it's sold to Holly.
Yeah.
And my PayPal is under my Gmail. So it's under... Where's my @ sign? At gmail.com. That's what my PayPal is under, and it will pop up. Oh, never mind.
You know, when I was talking to the guy doing my taxes yesterday,
Grasshopper was right on it, and he got the link that all you got to do is click on that link.
This is the first year that I've been able to use YouTube, or the first year I have, for deductions and stuff, and he was so good with getting everything I could deduct, but we went conservative on everything. I forgot what I was going to say about YouTube. Oh, he told me not to be using the
Sandy snake, yep.
He said, don't be using super chats to use PayPal. He said, that's crazy to let them have a third. So I'm going to turn my super chats off. Not that I get that many, but I give what I get to the ARC, and so that ARC will get everything they send.
I can't quite hear what you're saying, Bob.
I don't know why.
But don't turn your super chats off.
You must have heard me.
The reason that you don't want to turn your super chats off is because the algorithm will quit recommending your channel to people if you turn your super chats off. If you turn the monetizations off, YouTube will no longer recommend your channel. So don't do that. Just leave it up.
Okay.
Because your channel will take a hit for it.
Just looking to see if Mike or anybody else said anything about him. About him. I'm glad I said that and Bunny caught it. Which it makes total sense. What other erroneous information have I shared tonight? Right.
And I'm going to show everybody this for a moment. We're all done selling drawings. And this one is not for sale. I gave it to my daughter years ago. But I'm going to show you. Today is my daughter Courtney's 32nd birthday. And I'll show you a drawing I did of her. This is my Courtney. That's one of my daughters with the mama cat that we used to have. We had that cat for many, many years. She was pretty patient with the kids, as you can see, because that's how kids carry cats. And if it was Mario, she wouldn't be alive.
Hey, Pam, do you mind putting me back up there a minute?
Yes, I will do that.
I just found a spot on him. And I thought it was just dirt, but it's not. And maybe somebody that knows
I see that right there, yeah. It looks like a roughed up spot.
Yeah, I'm wondering if he bit himself accidentally or
scraped himself on a log or something. Yeah, you can see his scales are all roughed up there.
And if you look at it, it looks like there's something in the center of it. Like see that?
Oh, is it like a little cyst or something?
Maybe. Guess who's going to the doctor?
Bunny says, is it a mite?
Don't you bite me. He's got his head over the other way. Yeah, it's got a little bit of clear fluid coming out.
Oh.
Just kind of lanced it with a cage clamp. But I don't see any mite. I'm going to put some, what would y'all put on it? Just some kind of, I can put some antibiotic ointment, but just to clean it, because it's going to burn, probably.
I wonder if like bag balm would help it any.
If I had some, it might.
Like if you kind of like squeezed it and then I don't know, and then put some antibiotics and some bag balm on it.
He's being very good. Oh, not as good as I thought. I just want to put something on it that I've got. I've got peroxide, got alcohol. I'm glad I took him out. He'd been a little bit down in the mouth for a couple of days. I mean, sad looking.
I wonder, huh?
I've got it cleaned out flat now, but he's coming around to see what the heck I'm doing. There's no pus or anything like that. Where's it at? Right there's where it was. It's flat now. All that, yeah, it's almost indented now. Of course, touching it like that's not good. Poor baby. Bunny Viper. Yeah, I just wondered if there was some kind of first aid I could do on him since it's Friday night. To get to a vet around here would probably be till Monday if I can get in. Yeah, I know you have to do 0.5%, and yes, not in an open hole. I just wanted to dab it to clean it. It's got dirt on it. Yeah, exactly. He's been acting a little down and out the last couple of days, and he's been out more than usual. I think I'll just take some cotton balls. I keep those for all kinds of stuff. You got to set the venom out. I'm gonna get you, Grasshopper. He doesn't have any venom. He doesn't have any other symptoms, just that.
Yeah, he looks healthy, but
I'm just gonna take a cotton ball. Actually, I have some sterile water that's not open, and I'll just pour a little bit on a cotton ball and just clean. I just want to clean it off, just barely clean it off. Yeah, I won't even use soap. I just want to clean that off and make sure there's nothing I can't see.
Yeah, I wonder if he like scraped himself or.
I don't know.
Because the rest of him looks pretty healthy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He looks so much better since I got it. I think I found another one. No, it's just dirt. This one really is just dirt. Yeah, that's just dirt.
Thank you, Holly.
Yeah, I'll just do the sterile water bunny on a cotton ball real gently. Evidently, it's not tender. He wants to know who got his picture. Need to wash my hands real good when I put him back. I've got some Vasohix. I'll use that. I'm glad I didn't put him around my neck with that acne or whatever it was. He might need an antibiotic, even though it doesn't look infected. I'll call the vet, see if I can get anybody with any sense tomorrow. Sometimes they'll let you have stuff. My vet doesn't do snakes. Aboriginal art. Oh, you got him, Holly. Awesome. Look at that. Look at that. Holding his tail up there. He's such a good patient. He Yes. Now I'm thinking about letting him soak, but I probably won't with that open. Just wipe it off. He never has relaxed completely. Well, yeah, I did. He did. Voice power? What's that? What are they talking about, Pam? You're a good boy. Beautiful. Oh, they're talking about music. Okay, I'm going to put him up and scrub my hands, so I'll be gone a few minutes.
Oh, I could go back on for a minute, I guess. I'm going to get up here in a minute and make myself some coffee, but because Lord knows I need coffee. My daughter Courtney, whose birthday is today that I showed you, she, the guy that she's marrying does a lot of, they have like guitars and drums, and they have these weird big metal drums. I forget what they're called, but they make a real mellow sound. And they have like little scoops in the side of them that you tap. It's pretty cool. She got one of those for her birthday from her guy. But she's getting married on August 1st. So that's kind of exciting. I should show you a picture of her. Hang on. This is my daughter that has MS, and she's just absolutely a sweetheart. If I can find a picture of her. Okay, I'm going to show you a picture of my daughter. She's got blue hair in this picture, but normally her hair is red. She She is my redhead. And probably nobody cares, but I'm going to show you guys anyway. Because, you know, it's my daughter. One of my daughters. So this is my daughter, Courtney. And I call her Quirky. With her dyed hair. But you can see her hair, her red hair. You can see it up by her bangs. You can see that she's got the red hair going on. Red hair thing going on. Oh, good night, Daniel. Have a good 4th of July weekend. Andrew, hi, how are you? Do we have people missing hands? She's getting married on August 1st, Grasshopper. You miss a bit. Have you seen my daughter, Courtney, Bob?
No, I didn't. I saw the drawing.
Okay, I'll share it one more time. I'll show you my daughter, Courtney, one more time.
I was scrubbing to
You were
the
gone.
elbows.
And never miss an opportunity to show off the kids, right? This is my daughter, Courtney.
Oh, she's pretty. She's adopted.
Fuck you, Bob.
I like her. She's got a little bit of Janis Joplin, but better looking.
Her hair is naturally this really pretty color of red. It's not red, but it's not really strawberry blonde either. It's kind of in the middle somewhere.
Yeah.
But yeah. But right now, for the last few years, she's been doing like mermaid hair.
Cool. How old is she?
She's 32 today. Today's
Oh,
Thursday.
wow. She didn't look that age.
Andrew says he's alive and working for a different trucking company. Are you still like long haul driving, or do you have a regular route? My dad did long haul driving for years. He'd go up into Canada and Mexico and stuff, but after he had a lot of experience, he got a job at I think they're still around too, Roadway. He used to work for Roadway before he died. And he would drive between Portland and Boise, Idaho all the time was his regular route.
Oh, good night, Daniel. I missed him, didn't I?
And my younger brother used to drive for Peterbilt delivering new trucks. And my older brother Bill used to drive too, but I don't remember the last company he worked for. All three of them used to work for a company called Yellow, but it went out of business. And I'm not sure who my older brother worked for before he retired. Oh, that's cool.
What the hell?
What?
I just found this laying here. I got a Q-tip, and I decided I was going to dab up. There wasn't much of that fluid, like 2 drops.
Hi, Xanadu.
But I thought if they wanted to do a microscopic on it, so I dabbed it up just now, and I'm going to put it in a plastic bag and put it in the fridge. But when I was doing that, I found this laying there.
What is that?
I don't know. I don't know where it went either. It looks like a tooth, kind of. There it is. Oh, God.
It did look kind of like either a tooth or an agate.
I don't know. Can you see it?
Oh, Yellow bought out Roadway? Okay. I didn't know that. It's been like, see, my dad died like years ago, but when he got sick and stuff, he was working for Roadway.
There.
Is it a piece of coral or something?
No, not over here. This is all freshwater and reptiles.
Huh.
It's on my calendar. It wasn't there earlier. It almost looks like a tooth, but it's not sharp. No, it's not a tooth. I see a seam, like a plastic seam.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's got a seam on it. I can't believe I can see that. But I still don't know what it is.
Is it something that Yazzie tore up?
Well, no, not up here. It wouldn't have been up here. This is more Yazzie style.
That's what Star does to paper towels. Oh my God, I can't leave like a roll of paper towels or anything like that within her reach. She will shred it.
He does too. And I found my little fish when I was moving tanks and habitats around that Monica Lynn gave me. And I ordered
That's
plants.
a pretty one.
It is. I wondered where it had gone. It had gone missing. I'm going to see if I can lick my eyeball. I used to be able to do that. That's probably what it is, Mike. The cat tore up something. Hey, Xanadu. Happy Independence Day, sir. I haven't even had anything up here that this could have broken off of, or kind of weird. I finally got Gomez habitat moved off of that teetering stool thing he was on and swapped it out with an end table that Reggie, the other little ball python, was on, so that's much safer now. And I moved the leopard gecko in here under the gamma lizards.
Have you heard anything about what you're going to do with your pacus yet?
No.
I see Princess behind you.
Is she in here? I was wondering.
Yeah, she just ran behind you.
Come here, Franny. Franny. Come here, Princess. Where's Princess? Here comes Yazzie. Princess.
I just saw her go behind the tank.
Here she is. She's in front of me. Come on, jump up here. Jump up. Come on, jump. There she comes. Come over here. Come on. Pam saw you. I wondered where you were.
That sounds nice, Holly. A good way to spend July 4th weekend. I'm going to have to go make myself some coffee here in a minute. In fact, I'm going to put you up, Bob, and go do that. Well, no, wait.
Well, I can do that while you're gone. You can put me up if you want to. But I won't go over there and show it till you leave because it's just going to be a minute. It's right behind me. Oh, she licked me on the nose today. She did. Princess is a baby. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Look at her. You know how puppies smell like puppies and they have puppy breath and they smell like a puppy? She smells like that.
Puppy breath.
Yeah. And her coat smells nice and clean. Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't smell like asshole?
I've never smelled one, Pam. She's not that kind of girl. No, she's not that kind of girl. Did I tell you I figured out a third trick she does? She turns around. She sits, she speaks, and then she twirls around.
Oh, really?
But I was telling her to turn over, but he must have been telling her to turn around because she swirls around one whirl and then barks again.
Nice.
She's showing me her tricks. Yes, she is. She knows what tricks mean, too. She knows her tricks, don't you? Uh-oh. She's a baby.
Is Monday a holiday?
Yeah, the 4th of July.
Yeah, so I won't be able to get everything sent till Tuesday, I guess.
Yeah, I didn't think about that either. Oh, and I won't be able to...
It just dawned on me it's a holiday weekend, so...
I'm glad you said that because I won't be able to send axolotls either, dang it. And I volunteer Wednesday and Thursday, so it'll have to be Tuesday. Yep. Yep. She's sleepy. She's sleepy. I'm so glad I got this dog. So glad.
Yeah, I'm glad you got her too. She's a sweetie. Totally a sweetie pie. Okay, I'm gonna go make myself some coffee, guys. So I'll be gone for just a minute while I get it going, and then I'll have to leave in a little bit when it's done. But I'm gonna go get it started right now. So Bob, do your thing.
I will. I will. I think whoever had her was more like a controlling person, you know, that doesn't really, not mean to their dogs, but they're a dog, you know. She's still not sure. Like, she's just now, like, she'll lick my nose and let me cuddle her. And, I mean, she'll lay right beside me all night, but she's a baby. Yeah. She seems like she doesn't know how to accept affection. Yeah.
Look at her, like, I'm still sitting here looking at her. She's so cute.
She heard you make a squeak. Now, she protects me, boom, like the second day. Anything. When we're out walking. I've started walking the other two more because of her. So, they like that. Baby, she's watching the fish. She's a good girl. She already has a favorite chair right over there so she can see me. Baby. She's a baby. You can show them your tricks when we get up. Yep. Say tricks and she hears that. Good girl. She's 10 years old. She's 10 years old. She's a good girl. Thank you, Bunny. She is. She's a baby. She's 15 pounds and she feels like she's 5. All right, let's go look at the lottles. You want to go? You want to go look at the lottles? What am I talking about? You want to go see them? You ready? Huh? You ready? Oh boy, let's get ready. Come on. We'll go see the axolotls. Oh boy. Oh boy. Flamenco picking. Let's see what I'm trying to do. What am I trying to do? Nope, not that one. Wonder what mirror my cam means. I have no clue. No idea. I've got myself boxed in because I'm going to set up a rack tonight before I go to bed for these tanks. Oh, you want to come and see the models? Come on. Hmm. Trying to remember, I can't turn on the light, can I? Um, well, let's see. No, it's really hard to see them. Not enough light. They're jiggly too, but they're growing. That water's cold. Oh, here's a ton of them here. Hope they don't hatch out before they get done. And there's more in here too. See them all along the wood there, I think. Let's see them, the white things. I've got a bunch of them. They haven't eaten them as far as I know.
What tank is that? Oh, that moss?
Oh, that's moss, yeah. There's some of the babies there in moss. So dark in here, I don't have a light on them. And then a lot of them are on that filter underneath. They're growing. I hope they don't hatch out before Tuesday. There's plenty of them in there, that's for sure. Mello. Mello. Can't hear a word I'm saying. That was a fast trip, Pam.
Yeah, I just put some coffee on. And then when it is done, I'll have to go make my cup of coffee. And I'm going to throw some Fireball in it.
Hey, June bugs. Do you have June bugs there, Grasshopper?
We had them in Oregon, too.
We used to have them here, a lot of them in the summer, and we would, kids, all of them, this was in the late 50s, early 60s, the kids would catch them and put a string on their leg. So we probably made a dent in them.
Well, that doesn't sound very good.
Nope.
I remember when I lived on Cape Cod, it was the first time that I saw fireflies, because we don't have them in Oregon. And I thought that was kind of cool. And those other things, those cicadas, I'd never seen them before either. And I happened to be there one year when they hatched out and were noisy everywhere.
Really? We had those here really, really bad when I was a kid. Hear them out in the woods. People slept with their windows open then. Oh.
You had a cigarette in your hair when you got back inside? Or a June bug?
Who was that?
Grasshopper. I remember when in Eastern Oregon, when I lived there, it was like they would get, like, you'd look at the screen door, like in summertime, have the screen door open to let in some air.
Yeah.
And there'd be June bugs all over the screen door.
Oh, I forget what kind of beetle those are, what they're called. I'm getting me a piece of bread or something. I'm getting a little low.
And for you guys that came in late, I'll show you the art that I had today.
Coffee.
We had a snake that Holly got, and a sparrow that I think this is the one that Grasshopper got. And oh my gosh, I shouldn't be telling who got them because now I don't remember.
I got this.
Mike got this one of Bob's Chameleon. And Daniel got this one of the baby fox. And that's what we had tonight.
I didn't get anything.
You didn't get anything.
So,
I remember when I was living in Eastern Washington, some of you have heard this before, we had an outbreak one year of, they call them Mormon crickets. Oh, they were the nastiest things. Let me see if I can pull a picture of them.
I never heard of those. Hate crickets, they call them, that they'll be in dark places.
They're kind of like a grasshopper, but the kind of a cross between a grasshopper and a cricket. But I'll show you real quick.
Hey, Chattanooga Ed.
Ed, what are you doing up? You need to get your butt to bed. This right here, this bigger picture, that's a Mormon cricket. They're black. They're really black.
Oh, they're cool.
And when you go to kill them, they scream. They make a screaming noise. It's really awful. And we had like a swarm of them hit, and they were all over everything. Everything. Oh yeah, potato bugs. I used to get those in my garden all the time. They're awful. But those black crickets were just everywhere. I mean, like every 2 inches on the ground there was a cricket. And in the morning they would get on the road to warm themselves up on the warm pavement. And I'd go to work and I could hear them crunching. Like crunch, crunch, crunch as my wheels went on the road. It was so nasty. And by the time I came back at night, they were all gone because they ate the dead bodies.
Mm-hmm.
But they were on everything, and they'd get in the house, and I'd go to get them, and they'd scream. They'd make this screaming noise when I'd go to get them. It was just awful.
Both things.
And I was told by the neighbors that it happened like about every 7 or 8 years. We'd get a swarm of them like that. It was really weird because you had to cross a small creek, and I'm not even talking about a wide creek, maybe about 8 feet wide at the widest points. And there's a little bridge going over the creek, and when you got on the other side of the creek, there wasn't any. It was just on my side of the creek.
Well, how did they get there? Did they or what?
I guess they just hatched like every so often, but it was like a swarm of locusts or something, except it was these black cricket things.
Wow.
And they ate everything. I mean, they were chewing on the siding on the house and everything.
I've heard that those big cave crickets will chew through wires and stuff. I don't know from
I wouldn't be
experience.
surprised. There's a lot of things that are pretty destructive, but these things were among them. They were pretty nasty. Pretty nasty. And I still remember the sound of them, like hundreds of them crunching underneath my tires when I drove down the road. It was so nasty.
It's making me think of Silence of the Lambs. Oh, I love the old match games.
Does anybody have any plans for the holiday weekend? Obviously, I imagine some people that would normally be here are camping. July 4th camping weekend. In Livingston, Montana, where I used to live, we always had a big rodeo and art show on July 4th weekend.
How do those things go together?
I don't know, but Livingston was a really strange town. It's like supposedly well known for being an artist town.
Right.
But I found out that it's only an artist town if they know you and you've lived there a long time.
Oh.
Yeah, it was kind of strange. I started, one of the things, what reminded me of that is they had this big, like an art fair and rodeo weekend and everything on July 4th. And I did the art fair one year. So they said that they would be sending out invitations to everybody who had a booth there, from the year before. So the next year it was just about deadline time, and I never got any of the paperwork or anything. So I had to go down to where they put it on at. The train depot put it on, an old train depot in town that was like a museum. And it was like, oh, well, gosh, I don't know how you didn't get the paperwork. But I had to go get it myself because they weren't going to send it to me. And this was after a lot of other stuff had happened in town, so I already kind of knew what was up. Like I took a drawing in to get framed. And I was talking to the framer, and he told me, hey, at the community center, the community art center is supposed to be for everybody. They're not supposed to be exclusive. It's not supposed to be judged artwork or anything other than like you enter a show. Everybody can enter, and then they'll pick out the best ones, for their prizes. But everybody can enter, right? If it fits the theme, right? So he told me, he said, hey, today's the last day for entries into the community art center. They're doing a art show of all local artists. He said, take this drawing over there and show them and get it entered as soon as you leave here. And he says, I'll call the lady that runs the community art center and tell her that you're coming, right? So I took my drawing over there, and she looks at it, and she doesn't think much. And I told her that I wanted to enter a couple things into the art show that was coming up for local artists because I live there. And she looked at me and she said, she looked me right in the eye, Bob. And she says, "Oh, we don't have any show like that coming up." I was like, "Oh, wow. Okay. That's kind of weird." And guess what? The next month was the art show for all local artists to enter. It was too late to enter it. And she told me that it didn't exist.
Was she an artist?
Huh?
I bet she was an artist.
She might have been, but yeah, she kind of shut me out of that one.
Yep.
And then the other thing that happened is they had this big thing going on where you made art for, they were like putting benches all over town with the back side of the benches had artwork on it. And you would submit art to it, and they used like a laser to cut your artwork into the back of this metal bench. So, and then, put your name on it and stuff. So there was benches popping up all over town. So I thought, I should do that. So I found out who was doing it, who was in charge of it, So I went and talked to him one night, and he explained to me how it worked. He had to give me like a certain exact size piece of paper of the back of the bench. And he said, make sure that you don't have too many holes in it, so the bench won't be weak or anything, right? So what I did is, I think I have a picture of it somewhere, but I'm not sure where I have it, so I'll be showing it to you. But I had like a silhouette of two buffalo bulls fighting, so they were like slamming heads together. And then I had dust rolling up in the back, so it kind of caught on the back part of the bench, and made it sturdy and everything. And then I called him to tell him it was ready. I was going to be bringing it over. Well, his wife told me he was in California on vacation, so I was like, okay. So he got back 2 weeks later, and I called him up and said that I had some artwork ready for the bench, and I was going to bring it over. And he says, "Oh, I'm not in charge of that anymore." And I said, "Well, who's in charge of it?" And he said, "I don't know, but I'm not in charge of it anymore." And he hung up on me. And come to find out, he was still in charge of it the whole time. So, like I say, Livingston is an art town. There's a lot of art galleries and stuff, but if you haven't lived there for 20 years, you ain't going no place with your art in Livingston. And they still have a big, they have a statue of Sacagawea, because in the middle of town there's a park with the lagoon and everything where I always used to go get the photographs of the wood ducks and stuff. And there's a statue of Sacagawea standing by her horse at the entrance to the park. It's a big bronze statue, like life size. It's really beautiful. And I found out that it had been there for probably 7 or 8 years by the time I moved to Livingston. But I found out that they had like a statewide contest for to see who would do the statue for the entry into the park, right? And this gal won the statue, and she got it done, and it was like presented and everything. And then she had meanwhile moved to Livingston, because Livingston's an art town, and she thought, this would be a good place for me to do my bronzes and stuff. And they ended up driving her out of town. They wouldn't let her show her stuff anywhere.
Well, so it wasn't just you.
It wasn't just me. It was any new artist that was any half-ass decent that came to town got shut down real quick. So that's my story about Livingston. I always figured that if I ever got rich, I would get a billboard space coming into Livingston that had a picture of my art, and Pam Earlywine, Livingston, Montana, and my phone number, because they shut me down so bad in that town. But it didn't really make me mad or anything because I hate to tell the people there, but the art world does not start nor end in Livingston, Montana. They
What?
have their own little group of artists that they cater to, but that's not the whole art world, guys. Sorry. I mean, at the time I was entering like international shows and stuff, and here they're shutting me out in this little town of Livingston. It's like, whatever, whatever, guys.
This was before the internet, wasn't it?
No, there was internet because I was entering all my shows and stuff on the internet. This was, I moved to Livingston in about 2010 or 2011.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it says whenever I think of art, I think of Livingston first. Yep, right. Well, like I say, they pride themselves on being an art town, but it doesn't count if you haven't grown up there and lived there for 20 years. And from what I understand, talking to other artists, it's a group of people, like on the Chamber of Commerce, that think that they own the town, and they're the ones that do all this shutting everybody else down and stuff.
Who was Saskatchewan or whatever her name was? Who was she? Sachakui?
Sacagawea.
Who was she?
You know who Sacagawea was?
No?
Sacagawea was the Indian princess that led Lewis and Clark across the United States and was their guide.
That says, okay.
Was Monet from Livingston? No, because his art wouldn't have been shown there.
Monet?
They would have shut him down if he moved there.
We have an Indian princess here, Nancy Ward. And she was married to the first governor of Tennessee, and her grave is only like 45 minutes drive from me.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. It's supposed to be a really mystical, spiritual place. There's an ancient cedar tree. She's buried on the top of a hill. And there's an ancient cedar tree, and people put all kinds of things in the tree to honor her, or ribbons.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That kind of gives me the chills. I like stuff like that.
You ought to Google her, Nancy Ward. She did a lot of that stuff here just in Tennessee, like negotiated things with the white people and the Indians, and she's Cherokee, of course. It's pretty cool.
Oh, Chewy says they have the largest number of white rhinos outside of parks in Africa. That's kind of cool. I think the black rhino is officially gone now. Extinct.
I think you're right. She's also on the $1 coin, Nancy Ward.
No, Sacagawea was.
Oh, gotcha.
And it says that sucks. I never got to have a black rhino steak. Oh my God, Ed, I posted something that you probably didn't see. And I showed everybody way, way earlier in the stream, but I'm going to show again because I thought of you when I saw this video. So hold on just a moment.
Yep, I knew that about Hendrix.
Okay, hang on. I'm going to share my screen because, like I said, Ed's got to see this because I think he will enjoy it. Because I thought of Ed when I posted this. I'm not going to turn the sound on so I don't get a strike on me, but it's got like what you call captions. Okay. This is for you, Ed. It makes me laugh every time. I thought Ed would enjoy that. Oh.
I should let Yazzie come and stay with Ed till he gets over being mad about the vet.
Yeah, you should. I'm sure you'd be glad to have him.
I saw him peeing in the dog's water bowl today, Ed.
Oh my gosh, do you realize it's like 11:17?
Yeah, when I went to get the
So
snack.
it's probably time to end the stream. Let these poor people go to bed or whatever they want to do. I checked back just out of curiosity on my birthday stream, which wasn't too bad of a stream, but I ran my birthday stream for almost 4 hours, right? You know how much money I made on YouTube for that stream? A 4-hour stream?
$4?
No, 6 cents. 6 cents. Not 60 even. 0.6. That's how much I made on that stream.
Yep.
So if you think you're going to get rich on YouTube, you'd better have a backup plan.
Well, you need some videos out there, Pam.
I put out a video yesterday.
One video in a year.
No, it hasn't been a year since I put out the last one. I'm going to be putting out another one in a couple days too. So, okay, I'm going to say goodnight, everybody. And thank you for coming in. Love you guys. Have a good night, everybody, and have a good rest of the holiday weekend. Bye.
Good night. Be safe.